Being able to tattoo anything you want in this competition is a huge gift.
Cool, man.
If you're able to do anything you want, you shouldn't have to defend it.
This is what I do, animals and food, so it's like perfect.
I love blind critiques because a lot of times the artists think that we're out for them.
I love that because it goes right with your tricep.
Yeah.
We will critique each one unbiasedly. We call it like we see it, just talking about art.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, guys, for this face-off, you must draw your tattoo directly onto your canvas's skin, freehand. No. Without using a stencil, you must push your abilities to the limit and skillfully finesse your design so that it flawlessly fits the flow of your canvas's body.
Freehanding is the most unforgiving type of tattooing that you could possibly do. I'm a perfectionist. I like to make sure that my looks perfect before I put it on the skin.
The subject and style of your tattoo is completely up to you.
Everything I love to do is realistic, and it's really hard to freehand realism.
Here's your chance. You get to show us what you can do directly on skin. Push yourselves to the limit. Make it legible. Make it clean. It's your job to be able to do it. If not, you shouldn't be here.
You have 5 hours, and your time starts now.
Come on, guys, let's get it together. Let's go.
Let's get it, man. I want to do a really cool tomahawk going through the rows.
Yeah.
Today, these artists have to freehand. This will be where they pull their mental stencil and show us what they got.
I thought it'd be cool to do a lucky crab claw, kind of like a lucky rabbit's foot.
We're asking them to draw from their head and make it come to life.
I'm doing a traditional rose and a crying heart. Depending on how time's looking, I might even do a realistic eye inside the crying heart.
With color?
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
This is totally outside my wheelhouse, but it's definitely something I know I can draw off the top of my head.
You got to splay them leaves a little bit. Otherwise, they're just two of them pointing the
Are
exact
these
same.
spread enough, or do you think?
No. No, I'd do one this way, one this way. I never want them going the exact same direction.
If I'm gonna do such a simple design, that means I need to execute it flawlessly.
Looks crazy.
I'm playing it smart. I'm just gonna do a clean, simple, readable tattoo.
This mother.
I'm not going overboard. I'm not doing anything stupid.
That's pretty good.
Thanks, man.
Feel good?
Yep. I'm chilling, dude.
What is Jess doing?
He wants to do a big traditional piece.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
That's like me getting to do whatever I want, and I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna do some black and gray today.
This is survival of the fittest time, and if people want to make crazy decisions, what do you want me to do?
Oh, dude. Super cool.
You better make them bulletproof. Jess is doing a traditional ass rose right now.
Not even I'm going traditional right now, and that's what I like to do. I need to walk that fine line. I need to do what I like to do, but I also need to stay safe.
That blood on the front looks really fat.
I'll just save it for last.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it easy. I'm keeping it simple. I'm just making sure the tattoo looks like a sticker.
That's wicked, brah.
I do freehand tattoos all the time back home. Watch out for the eagle. And one of my favorite things to do is American bald eagles.
Just make sure it's not too black, you know?
I didn't match Chris in the last challenge, but I showed them that I'm not a one-trick pony, that I can do black and gray, but my heart is in traditional.
And make sure every line is perfect on this.
I got this clean. I'm gonna kill this tattoo. I bang this out back home in 2 hours.
4 hours left, guys. 4 more hours.
Freehand, it's 100% like my favorite way to even approach tattoos.
I do like your skulls. I think they're cool.
Thanks, man. If I'm gonna get to do whatever I want, well, I'm gonna do something that makes me happy as hell. Shoot dead stuff.
I know the guys on Team Christian side, they're all just crapping their pants right now.
Team Clean can definitely outdraw Team Christian any day of the week.
Instead of me doing what everybody expects, I'm going with something that has color to it to show that if you throw me anything color, I'm going to smash that too.
Think I should do that like yellow? Yeah, just be careful when you go in there to make sure you're punched
Punch it
up.
one more?
Yeah.
I'm really grateful actually that I did the piece that Clean gave me because I think it set me up for success in this tattoo.
I think it was a smart move. He did 2 dope color pieces in a row. Then you don't have that like, oh, you're just a black and gray guy.
This right here is the race. I'm killing it.
Yeah. We're done.
Yeah, it looks sweet. I finished a little early, but my tattoo's clean as And the main point of today was to survive, and I'm damn sure I'm not going home.
Talk to me. I need you here.
I just take to heart sometimes. Like, I know how I am. Like, I just gotta ride it out. I'll be good.
And I want to make sure you and I are communicating well because you're one of my strongest tattooers.
No, I'm good, man. Seriously.
Okay.
Just,
I need you on board.
I got you.
This might be a good time for people to play it safe, but I'm looking for those artists who are pushing forward and want to get recognized. Those are the ones who are here to really win.
I like the whites. They look nice.
Deliberate enough?
I think so.
I'm gonna take a little bit of a risk with this design. It's not gonna be blatantly obvious what it is at first glance. It's a piece of art, an Amanda Boone signature tattoo.
I like that you never play safe or say good enough. You go balls out the whole time. Good job.
Those judges want to say like, I can't saturate. Like, you're gonna figure it out today. Y'all are gonna learn today. I really want to go wall to wall on this thing.
I don't hate wall to wall, but
I don't either.
do you?
Okay.
They want that sticker. They're about to get some stickers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
5 hours went by quick.
Yeah, fire quick.
For me at least, probably not so much for you. Pretty stoked, man.
Yeah, you did a killer job, dude.
Today, you faced off by freehanding your design directly onto the skin. And based on your work, one of you will be packing your machines. Team Clean, you're up. Kyle.
I like the face on this a lot. You draw a nice eagle head. The problem with this tattoo for me is just the line weight. It's so heavy and so bold, and then it's got this thin line on it. This thing needs to be heavier.
Turk. It's a pretty sick tattoo, man. Really nice job on the wood grain in the planchette. You have this really heavy, bold outline around the perimeter of the planchette and around the skull, and just how precisely those end, where the cigarette breaks out, where the smoke comes in and goes out. It's very deliberate and really clean.
Thank you.
Tony.
I'm not a super huge fan of this drawing. The main thing for me is the hatchet blade. Looks like a weird, out-of-whack spider web up there. But technically, it's super strong.
Tiffer.
It's a very unique drawing. I love the color play in the rope. I love the design of the rope. Good color theory throughout.
Dude, this thing is weird.
It's cool, though.
It's cool. Great job, man.
Appreciate it.
Killed it. Team Christian, you're up. TJ. If I had to pick this one out as being yours, never in a million years.
I've never tattooed anything like this ever.
Really smooth, man. You really do a lot of work in this rose to do a couple different shades of yellow. These leaves look really bulletproof. You have really saturated black that fades smoothly out to a couple shades of green and then yellow in the end. A lot of great color saturation.
I appreciate it, guys.
Chris.
How you guys doing?
I do love the finesse that you used here with your black and gray shading, but I don't like the direction of the eyes. Just the two solid, stark black eyes with the highlights in them make this thing look goofy. All this beautiful work and just the pupils of the eyes look strange.
Tim.
I love your drawing. I'm a fan. I like this bugging, bulging eye. I like the pink that you used in the eye to show the color of the eyeball itself. I like the hard cast shadow you put under the lid in the white of the eye. And more than anything, I like this rich black and brighter color. Compared to what I just saw you do, I'm happy for you.
Redemption.
Just so goofy that it's like,
But you're the king of goofy.
whatever, bro.
Amanda.
I don't love what you did. I don't like the dot work in the turquoise. The dot work coming out from behind the leaves is strange.
But the application is very, very nice.
Jess.
This choice to just do this open skin heart with just this true gray in here, really taking it away from what you'd expect to see in a traditional style tattoo of this nature.
The rose has very different, very weird shapes for the exterior petals, not what you want to present on a day where you're drawing for your life.
It's time to determine who is going home.
Today, Jess's is the one that sticks out as the true bottom.
My vote's also for Jess. The judges have decided. Jess, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master.
I don't think anybody here has maintained their composure or kept their head as straight as you have. Watching you work is just a pleasure, dude.
Please pack your machines and close shop.
Okay, artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo any subject in any style. And your time starts now.
Let's get this started.
Let's do it.
You ready?
Yep.
People think I'm a traditional tattooer, so I'm gonna give something totally different. I'm going with an eyeball design that has a mustache and a toothpick. It's a risk, but I'm in it to win it.
Halfway there. In Native American culture, a tiger means unpredictability, strength, power.
I like it.
Thanks, bud. For me, this one means a lot, especially with the unpredictability. I think everyone kind of writes me off as an artist. This is my chance to prove myself.
I have to get an ice cream cone on my way home.
I can't blame you.
With a dog on it. A pup cone,
That
per
would
se.
be, yeah, really what I'm looking for today. My strategy is to just do what I do. This is my style. I like to draw my tattoos versus tracing. Lions, tigers, I won't do it. Dogs? In an ice cream cone? Yeah. I draw, and I draw well. I made a unique piece of art. I swear to God, if I get voted home for this dog, that would really be insanely awful.
Way.
2 hours left, guys. 2 more hours.
Feeling it, yes. The higher we go up, the more it's gonna sting a little bit.
I really need to punch in these blacks. I can see them, they're not black enough. I need to get them black.
I know it's not close, but it feels like it's right there near my penis.
My canvas right now is in so much pain. This is working against me.
You couldn't put this tattoo more lower?
Doesn't get any higher than this.
I do a lot of black and gray, so if I this up, this is just embarrassing for me.
My canvas, she's in a huge pain and she always moving. It's really hard for me to tattoo her.
You gotta give me 2 seconds, please.
I'm doing it very gently. Trust me.
Listen, I don't know what you want me to do. It hurts. And you're not really being like encouraging or trying to distract me. It hurts.
I know that it hurts, and you knew that it's going to be hurt.
Yes, every time you're wiping, you're scratching me with the paper towel.
Let's run to the bathroom.
I'm scared that my canvas cannot handle this pain. I'm really worrying that I cannot finish this tattoo in time.
I'm just gonna get wrapped up and go.
You what?
I'm just gonna get wrapped up and go.
You don't want to continue?
No.
Can you explain me why? Because I need to understand.
I mean, I think your bedside manner is a little off. I feel like really uncomfortable, which I shouldn't.
With me?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I didn't want to do something wrong. I was trying to do the beautiful art for you.
Yeah, I
and
know.
the
I
limited
appreciate-
time make me rush.
Yeah, I understand. I just feel...
If you feel uncomfortable, I understand. If I'll go home for this tattoo, it will break my heart. I cannot go home for my roses.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machines down. Time is up. No more ink.
We did it.
All right. This is Oliver Peck. Think it's a winner?
Absolutely.
You won in my book today.
All right. That's all I need to hear.
How'd it go, Pony? Did you finish?
No.
What?
I was like 70% down.
What happened?
She was a really big pain. When I feel that I have not enough time, I start rushing. And after all this pain, she thought that I'm not gentle to her.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Y'all ready for this? Oh, God.
All right, guys, today we're testing artistry. We're judging blind.
That's my favorite part of this whole thing. You don't know who did what, and this is completely as brutally honest as can be.
Hope y'all ready for a long-distance ass kicking.
Let's take a look at the first tattoo.
Oh,
It's me.
The precision in which that face is put in is really nice.
The layout of it's nice. The little ornaments in the hair are nice. Very clean outline, really clean application. Pretty nicely parallel straight lines.
In terms of artistry, whoever this is did a really nice job.
Yay, Senpai noticed me.
You guys want to take a stab at who maybe did this one?
Based on cleanliness of lines, Killer Cam.
Oh, interesting. All right, let's take a look at the next tattoo.
This is a really well-executed tattoo. A lot of uses of different techniques to create the effect and look of feathers, even without doing each individual feather.
And let's look at the next one.
I like a lot of things about this tattoo. The rich black is in there, and I also like the detail in the stripes throughout the face where you can see the fur texture coming in and out of the stripes.
But the bridge of the nose, the shadow that comes out, it doesn't really turn into the muzzle, so it takes the whole bridge of the nose and stretches the skin across the face and pins it down. It has a very rubber, plastic look.
They said that I put black in, so that's good.
All right, let's move on to the next tattoo. Wow.
That was a bad wow.
That's cool.
Oh! Yes! Okay.
The line work here is great. Nice color palette with the purple, pink, and the blue. I think this is one of our girls based on the color palette.
There are girly colors.
Maybe Holly?
Maybe this is Creepy Jason.
I don't think so.
Let's check out the next one.
It's a little bit hard to read because the snake is intertwined with the details of the feathers and the details of the tongue.
It's a little orange.
Leave the eye white.
It's the Oompa Loompa of traditional owls.
Oh my God.
And the next tattoo.
The illustration is great.
It's pretty packed
But
full
man,
of color.
it's not solid.
And it's muddy.
Look at the top of this ice cream. That line work in there is not really smooth.
You.
The blue streaky highlight line is scratchy and not in solid.
I love how weird it is. The idea is a winning idea. They just missed the mark in their application. It just gets away.
Well, apparently I can't tattoo.
Next tattoo. Wow.
Oh, here we go.
What's really cool in terms of artistry is like this captured your energy without putting your face on there.
That thing's killer.
Everywhere you look is super crisp. All the shading looks deliberate. The highlights look deliberate.
The little point of that toothpick is super sharp. Everywhere is so clean. Next tattoo.
Oh boy. I love the imagery. As far as the application goes, there are a lot of problems here.
This red looks so scratchy because everywhere you look, you see this scratchy black underneath it. If that was solid black and then faded out and then the red just went right to it, it would look a lot stronger.
I jump into something too big and too colorful.
Next up.
It's super slick. I like the way the leaves are done. Very illustrative, yet nice, solid technician. That shading in those folds, that super nice little slow.
Beautiful, man.
Hell yeah.
This is a Fawn product. That's something I've only seen out of his booth.
Good job, Ashley.
Let's check out the next one.
It's a pretty face. The nose is shaded really nice. What I'm missing here is the whole tattoo looks silver. The contrast is where we're having the problem.
Let's see the next one.
The outline, super clean.
Shading in the bottom lip looks really nice, but the leaves just don't keep up. The anatomy of the leaf could be a lot cooler. They get flat and stale.
At a certain point, you guys just gotta like decide like this is a cool one.
I hope you get to be like, yo, bitches, that was mine. And then Chris will be like, that's why the stem didn't look right.
Next tattoo, please.
Finally.
One of the things I love the most is the front teeth, how they very gradually become less and less transparent as you get closer to the mouth.
There is some nice shading in it, but that top bold line that goes across up there looks a little bit shaky.
I know whose shading this looks like.
If you say fawn, I'm gonna flip out.
I'm not.
Okay, good.
Ashley's black and gray looks like this black and gray.
Good job, Ashley.
And the next tattoo. Whoever this is definitely went out of their way to show us some serious artistry.
I love the nose on this thing. The nose is shaded.
And the mouth.
So nice.
Let's take a look at the last tattoo. The center of this thing looks beautiful and rich. We can only assume this is not finished.
I'm looking at the exterior. Why damage the skin with some scratchy little green line so that you can just come back and damage the skin more?
I don't know what to say. It's unfinished tattoo. If it will be finished, I think they would say something totally different.
Artists, come on in. Today you're being judged on your artistry with a blind critique. Based only on your work, each of your tattoos have been ranked by the judges. It's time to reveal the highest ranked tattoo.
Here we go.
That's pretty cool.
Guys think I just do wonky traditional and stuff like that, so I wanted to show you I could do more than just that.
If you present us with things that we don't expect you guys to do, it makes for a standout tattoo. I haven't seen a million eyeballs riding a motorcycle, so immediately for me, I'm like, damn, that's awesome.
Congratulations, Pawn. You have the best tattoo of the day.
Appreciate it.
And that means you're safe from elimination this week. All right, let's find out in random order who did the rest of the tattoos.
Ta-da!
There he is.
There he is.
The color palette on this, I thought one of the ladies did it.
It's a color palette I generally use for tattoos on women.
Well, hey.
Laura.
Wow. Some of the best line work of the day.
Oh, yay.
All right, next tattoo. Who did this rose? Really? Wow. Ashley.
Y'all are mean.
How is that mean? Jake, nice work, buddy.
I wanted to do something realistic, but had the fundamentals of stuff that you guys like.
Cam.
Damn, son.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Next tattoo. Holly.
You said it looked too manly for a girl to do it.
Strong tattoo.
Thank you.
All right, let's have a look at the next one. Yes. Janelle.
You have this beautiful centerpiece. Go the extra mile and draw those leaves so they have more dynamics to them. Then you push this thing even higher.
All right, thank you.
All right, next one, please. Ash.
Big tattoo, lots of detail, very legible.
This is the nicest thing we've seen from you. All right, let's have a look at the next one. Alexis.
You have to loosen up and don't pack this thing wall to wall.
I thought I got out of my head for this, but I...
Head up.
All right, let's move along.
That's mine.
Tito.
I was trying to impress with a different style.
You have a lot of great color theory in this, but some of your lightest tones of colors could have definitely left some open skin instead of just wall to wall.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Fawn.
The one time you didn't guess Vaughn.
What about the line up top? Was that something that had a hiccup and you had to hit it again?
Honestly, yeah.
Let's move along. Danny.
Sorry.
We didn't guess that, did we?
What happened in this one?
I thought I put it the black in enough, but the swelling went down, and then I noticed it. That's why the eye is black, because I went back into the eye.
The eye, that's the immediate, like, doop, and then you're like, where's the rest?
Right.
Last tattoo, let's take a look. Okay, Pony.
The problem was my canvas cannot handle the paint.
If you weren't tattooing over areas that you were already pre-tattooed in and might not have hurt her so long and might have been able to finish the tattoo.
Those lines, it's just fast lines which help me to keep the picture on the skin. That's how I do the photorealism.
Pony, you have a lot of talent. If you have to do a tattoo that big, but you outline it, shade it, and color it, and finish it, do it. You guys really surprised me. People that I thought did things didn't. There's big turns, big shakeups, and honestly, from our standpoint, we're looking for people to come from nowhere, like gangbusters, and just turn on and ride and start steamrolling. Not joking when I say that I'm rooting for each and every one of you in my own way. Like, I want to see everybody do great.
There were some great tattoos today. However, the artists with the 2 lowest ranked tattoos will be up for elimination. Let's reveal the lowest ranked tattoo. Pony.
I'm not surprised.
All right, let's reveal the 2nd lowest ranked tattoo. Alexis.
Are you kidding me?
I did not see that coming. Nobody did.
I just feel like I have been in my head since I've been here. Oh my God, stop it. Ugh. And I feel like, I don't know.
Don't go down. Don't break. Now's not the time.
All right, artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo not 1, but 2 tattoos in totally different styles. And your time starts now.
Let's get this started, man. Let's do this, man.
There are 6 artists that are up for elimination.
Oh my God, perfect little guy.
What we're looking for is versatility. We're looking for them to show who can do 2 different styles in a short amount of time and pull it off.
Let's get this shit going.
We're gonna start with our samurai.
I really want to show the judges that I respect the old ways of tattooing and I respect the traditional styles. Doing an American traditional tattoo and a traditional Japanese tattoo, I mean, what more could they want?
I feel like I'm at the dentist.
Right? Except a little more drilling. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Here we go. I'm definitely trying to think as smart as I can here, showing the most versatility. He's gonna be so cute. My little goldfish, I'm keeping him as simple as possible. And with my surrealism tattoo, I am kind of giving myself some leeway in saying that, like, well, it's surrealism, so it doesn't have to be perfect.
This is the most traditional tattoo I've ever done. It's actually pretty fun to do. The fact that Jason's the only person that's safe today makes me feel a little bit better that I'm in the bottom with everybody else. This is my chance to show them something different.
I'm kind of pumped that a dude is getting this one. I didn't want to put the world's toughest tattoo on a girl.
I think Cam's gonna have a hard time today. He's doing 2 different tattoos, but in the same style, and that's the hit in the challenge.
There's not a lot of you guys here, so you must have made it pretty far.
No. It's definitely reaching that point where there are good tattoos that are gonna end up going home. So I gotta do great tattoos, you know?
Everyone's constantly been giving me shit about only being able to operate within my comfort zone, but this is my chance to finally be like, look, I can do something else and I can do it well.
3 more hours. 3 more hours.
I got this. I got this. It's all about mentality, just like keeping your cool throughout the entire thing.
Coming into this competition as a traditional tattooer, I knew I was gonna be underestimated.
Looks good, dude.
I'm not going for your style of black and gray. I'm going
No,
for
you're going for the West Coast.
I'm gonna give them all a run for their money.
I love that shit, yeah, sweet.
The Sacred Heart means a lot to me because it's really special to my faith. I'm not religious, but I'm faith driven. And I was like, you know what? Can't go wrong with a Sacred Heart. It's iconic.
Final hour. 1 hour left.
My canvas's skin is getting super red and irritated.
Holly's fish is really, really nice.
I don't like the black and gray. It looks...
It's getting harder and harder to see any of my shading or any of my blends because he's just so red and irritated. I'm just hoping that it settles.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
What do you think of Noodle Lady?
I love Noodle Lady.
How do you like them?
Looks so good. I love them. Thank you.
I'll tell you right off the bat.
Cam
did 2 neo-traditional pieces.
Yeah.
Yes, he did another black and gray tattoo with a little bit of red, and then he did another black and gray tattoo with a little bit of red and orange.
That was the stupidest move he could ever made. He should have made 2 completely different styles.
It's like, dude, you should have done a full-on color tattoo.
Right now, this is the closest I've ever seen this competition. It feels tough.
Today, the 6 of you had to face off, creating 2 tattoos in different styles. Based on your work, one of you will be packing your machines. Women's team, let's start with you. Danny.
Okay.
So tell us what you chose to do here.
I know I'm the newer tattoo artist. I don't have a style quite yet. I wanted to show that I do respect the old ways of tattooing.
The color palette, this muted blue, really, really works. The way that you do the shading around the eyes really gives it that dead feel. This tattoo is really slick.
Let's look at your second tattoo.
This is the way to do it. Black, skin tone, and red. One line down the middle of the nose, boom, solid shading.
Thank you so much.
Laura. Let's talk about your first tattoo.
The way that you tattoo the bowl and the little bit of light that you leave in the bowl with the wood grains is beautiful. As far as the layout, the drawing, and really doing something that you can have fun with and show off skill, I think it's a great job.
Let's move on to your second tattoo.
It's very simple, but yet has a lot of detail, and it's just little tricks. Your ability to go from solid black to barely open skin in the top of the head and the tail feathers is really nice.
Thanks.
Holly. Let's talk about your first tattoo.
It's a really cute drawing. I love the simple color palette. It comes off very strong. The contrast is great. Legibility of the tattoo is super clean.
Thank you.
All right, let's move on to your second tattoo.
It's a pretty cool image, and the way it looks is very striking. The highlight over the eyelid, the glare down the center of the nose, all of that looks really great. Your black and gray shading does get a little muddy, a little bit overworked, but you do pick something to show 2 completely different styles.
All right, men's team, you're up. Jake, let's get into your first one.
Simple, bold, clean, solid is what we're looking for. I love the simple color palette. Got a nice line weight.
All right, Jake, let's look at your second tattoo.
This is beautiful. I love the bright richness that you have of the red. Your red's nice and solid. You lay this thing in properly. There's versatility here. I'm just happy to see you tattoo in a way that everything shows up for you. It's great to see you do this.
2 different cats in totally different styles.
That's what I was going for.
That's a smart play. Han. Let's start with the B-boy.
It's a funny little drawing, definitely a solid sticker tattoo. It's a super rich blacks, great contrast. It's definitely a unique tattoo that is 100% just created from you.
Let's move on to your second tattoo, the black and gray.
I like the heart itself. All your outline and everything here is all very nice. The black shading in the heart is the strong suit of the tattoo. The shading definitely shows me more of a traditional side. You still do a traditional tattoo, but you do it with a twist.
Thank you so much.
Good job, buddy. Thank you. Next up is Cam. Let's start with Cam's first tattoo.
The work you do in the fire comes out super cool. Black on the tips and then nice, good color blends fading through the fire.
Very risky because all these thin little lines, you either hit it or you don't, and you hit it. Really clean, really solid, great sticker.
Let's move on to your second tattoo.
It's super clean and super simple and super bold. I don't think that it's a really drastic difference in style from the other tattoo, other than the fact it's just black and red. You got probably the two least versatile tattoos on the board today.
Judges, it is time to determine who's going home.
There's a little bit of lack in Cam's versatility. The other person that had shortcomings today would be Holly with her black and gray tattoo, just looking rougher.
I guess I personally took this a little bit different than everyone else. I heard just more like, do something that we wouldn't expect of you.
Well, in the rules, I said 2 tattoos in different styles.
No, they're different.
The rest of us are all trying to do things that are out of our comfort zone, and for you to stay in your comfort zone is just like...
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Well, you did black and gray again.
I mean,
it's gray and gray. There's no black in it.
I mean, if you want to go on which tattoos were done cleaner, but didn't hit the challenge, because I won't lie to you, Cam, like they're very similar styles, but then with Holly's, they just weren't as clean.
Today, I'm gonna go with Holly.
Judges have decided. Holly, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master.
You did great tattoos. Everybody did great tattoos. There is no gimme today. I applaud you, and I want you to fly like an eagle.
Please pack your machines and close shop.
Hi, guys.